Well, that was a fucking mess. Escape. 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 This is... this is the bad time forest where bad times happen. Bad time forest where bad times happen.
Oh, at last. I'd begun to think this wood had no end.
And I thought bandits knew their way around a wood.
We do. Around those not brimming with elves armed to teeth.
The internet's ruined me. I expected Gascon to come on to Odo. They'd be like, oh, I know. I'll show you how I know my way around the wood. I'm like, oh, okay. It just becomes slash fiction. It's a lot of burning society over here again. It's like they can't stop just burning all the time. You like not burn for a bit? Could you at least consider it? Nah. I wonder if this stream might be something akin to where I find that thing I was trying to find. Oh, hello. I'll take a puzzle encounter with a beast. Come here. Come here. Are you a troll? Yep. A she-troll's fury. I've come across many trolls in my travels. Some were friendly, eager to lend aid. Others, such as the one Meve encountered in war-torn Aden, viewed humans differently, as, say, a tasty ingredient for soup. Eliminate the she-troll. Keep all your allies alive. All of them. He's trying to eat them all. Okay, it's a puzzle encounter. Shortened battle. Cool. So, defeat them, somehow not losing a single unit. Let's see what the rules are. Because all the cards probably do different things now, like always. The Scepter of Storms. Order. Damage the lowest units by 3. Repeat this ability until all charges are depleted. Every turn on turn start, increase charge count by 1. Oh. Oh no. Known to some as the Stick of Truth. We're doing a South Park reference? Is that what we're doing right now? Why? Okay. Oh god, its charge count gets bigger every turn. And it'll just attack whoever's weakest. So, how strong is the she-troll? Very strong. It's unlikely the she-troll would be the weak one. She-troll. If humans or troll bad troll make strange glowy stick go zap. Lover of elf and onion soup. What a coincidence. I also love elf and onion soup, which I got last time I encountered a troll. Shit. Wait, but it's triggered manually by the player and he's passed already. Doesn't that mean they can't trigger it anymore? Isn't that how the rules work? It's custom rules. Things just happen as they happen. It's just gonna zap the weakest person by 3 every turn, over and over again. Can I be stronger than that? Ooh! The war wagon spawns light infantry that deal random damage to 5 damage to random enemy. But my objective is to keep all of my allies alive. So does that mean a death wish of a light infantry means that I guess that is an ally, huh? Grey Rider. After a different ally is played from hand or moved to another row, move next to it and boost it by 1. This can make everyone stronger. This gives everyone charge. With depleted order. You don't have orders though, do you? You do. The Wagenburg. Damage all units on a row, but it's, yeah. Gain 1 armor whenever a card appears on this row. That's interesting. So maybe moving these guys around would lead to getting 2. Like they would move to the Wagenburg's row and then gain it 2. Huh. Worth considering. You damaging the lowest units by 3 though. Damn. Let's just test this right up front. Let's just find out.
Can't take it anymore.
So is he gonna kill those units and then we lose, or what? When does he attack?
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
He's not attacking. When does the rod attack? I'm kind of fumbling through this one, just kind of testing it out.
As you command.
Should not have done that, by the way. When does this explode? It's an order. When does this... If Umanzert troll bad, troll make strange glowy stick or zap. Is the idea that it's going to attack somebody? I guess it's going to attack a light infantry, right? And that'll kill the light infantry, and then we'll lose. Yeah. Okay. So it's more of a trap card than an order. It just attacks the moment that... You're a weird one, Mr. Game. Alright, so I think the real gimmick is just find a way to hit 20, right? So I can kill the she-troll in one hit, so it can't do with the attack. So Wagenberg. Play both. I shouldn't have done that. I should have played him on the top row. Damn it.
I live to serve you.
I can just restart, actually. So play you guys next to him.
I live to serve
Making them stronger.
you. You can try to win them all, but you won't. Can't take it anymore.
There we go. There's the combo. Then I can place you, which gives them all of their order back.
Exceptional.
There we go. This is an interesting little situation. The idea of spamming Grey Riders with the Wagenberg, making it really powerful. This is not a combo I thought of on my own until this puzzle required it. Interesting to think about. So I win, right? Yeah, that's how you stop the zap. That's a fun idea. So they can keep chasing these infantry, and these infantry can move, and that seems like a weird, innocuous option half the time. Mainly because I would initially play the War Wagon on the same row as the Wagenberg to give it a +3. And so at that point you can't really boost the Wagenberg with those infantry, unless there's a second Wagenberg in the other row. So them moving doesn't really help unless you get to Gascon. Having Gascon in the cover in the deck makes their little one row move have a value just because it always does. But once you have the rider, then that means you can have a series of riders that follow those infantry around, multiplying their effectiveness at buffing the Wagenberg. This is such a specific combo of units, though. They're admittedly generating a 20 damage waves, which is pretty strong. But this is it's a really convoluted build. Your deck would have to be built around just that one strategy, and I don't know if its payoff is powerful enough to justify that outside of a puzzle scenario. Ooh. I have the Stick of Truth in my inventory now. It's a loud one. Permanent resilience, meaning that it will stay on the board. Order. Damage the lowest enemy unit by 2. Repeat until charges are depleted. At every turn on turn start, increase charge count by 1. At round end, set charges to 0. Huh. Every turn on turn start, set charge count to 1. On a round end, set charges to 0. Right, because in a normal Gwent match, there's 3 rounds. So it's saying it resets back to 0 between those. It doesn't just keep snowballing the entire time. Still, it does 2 damage, then 4 damage, then 6 damage. That seems like a better version of the Manticore trophy. I don't know if keeping the Manticore trophy around just for Ek is worth it. I mean, he gets pretty powerful, but I also just don't draw him half the time, admittedly. Yeah, he normally strengthens himself by 1. He strengthens himself by 2 when you have the Manticore trophy. I think this is stronger, though. I don't know. I want to try it out at least. It seems like a really cool, that card type. Trophy. There we go. Gotta remind myself what that category is called. Alright. Dis no good hole in Bridgie now. When Bridgie bad, humans no go. No go on Bridgie, no pay shinies. No pay shinies, humans only good for soupy soup. Splashy, splashy. Oh no. You do not have shiny for ogre. Then you are only good for eating. That's not a good dichotomy to be faced with as a human. Oh, cool. Just a big old pile of fire.
The burning fields and orchards spewed thick black smoke, turning day into darkest night. Riding in the middle of her caravan, Meve could see neither its head nor its rear. Reynard ordered the men to keep formation and march in silence.
Eyes open, fore and aft. The foe might well use these conditions to spring a trap.
When a scout's shrill horn cut through the silence, Meve immediately galloped to the front of the column. She found herself in a pile of red-hot coals that had once been peasants' huts.
What the devil happened here?
Bodies lay amid the ashes, barefoot men in nightshirts as if caught in their sleep. Meve deemed them yet more victims of the black-clad invaders, but Gascon had another interpretation.
Look at the arrows. Imperial issue. Not hardly. Nor are they the type the Scoia'tael favour. And the tracks in the mud, the attackers fought not in formation, but man to man. Bandits. It must have been.
Reynard, standing next to him, nodded in agreement.
Gascon can be relied on here. After all, he knows of what he speaks.
An uncomfortable silence fell over the group, ending only when Meve ordered the scouts to determine the direction of the bandits' tracks. They returned to report the killers were hiding somewhere to the north.
We are just continually rotating enemies here, aren't we? Start with the bandits, then the Imperials, and monsters, of course. Then go back to, the Vikings. I'm forgetting their name right now. It'll come later. Then to the Scoia'tael, and then right back to the bandits, just going in circles. It was definitely a bit of a bait and switch. This zone opens with like, look what the Imperials are capable of. This entire land is awash in flame. What a foe! And then we fight the Scoia'tael instead, and then bandits, and still not really much of the Imperials at all. Those are distant notifications. Oh, wow. Oh, that's gotta be the bandit camp, huh? They were that aware of its presence from here. When am I ever going to track down this rock with 2 trees? That's just somewhere in a bend. So for the better pikemen, we need, oh god. So 300 more wood, 1,200 more gold. We're further off than I was thinking. It might be good to reinvest in pikemen now that we have a higher cap at least. And I'm not wasting them all on then, but I might just change my mind again.
Further, and I'd advise you to do the same. Bandits took the fort to the north. Was nearly home. Nearly with my dear wife. Go to Edirn, they said. You'll sell at a profit, they said. Go to Edirn,
That didn't work out. I thought that was Dandelion for a second there, but no.
Another dead end. How the demons do I get out of here? How do I quit this place for good?
Have you considered a map?
Cursed land. Nothing but corpses and ash. Corpses and ash far as the eye can see. Smoke everywhere. Billows of it. Stings your eyes and scratches at your throat. Smoke every...
Yeah, it's bad for you. It's why here in California was staying inside a lot a couple months ago. Because there's just constant fires, and since the fires weren't threatening me, it was really just the constant deadly smoke in the atmosphere, just making it look like Silent Hill outside. Oh yeah, that one. It's only a bump from 1 to 2. I just don't hire units enough. I keep emphasizing the progression down the tree instead. Birdie? Birdie. Aw. You can't pay this one? Give me secrets, Birdie. Can I go like way off course here? I would totally expect them to hide a secret around here. But maybe not. Not this time? Alright, bandits, come on out. Let's get this over with.
The scouts reported the bandits who attacked the village that night now occupied a fort the Adirnians had hastily abandoned during their retreat.
They'll have crossbows, arbalists, ballistae. The bandits are armed to the teeth.
What's more, according to the local folk, they had a witch among them. In light of these reports, Meve's advisors debated whether it was worth risking a fight with the brigands.
Let's call it as it is.
Gascon said.
The game's not worth the candle.
Game?
Rayla said, struggling to swallow her anger.
They slaughtered an entire village. We cannot let them get away.
The stage seemed set for a long debate when Meve pounded her fist on the table.
I am a queen, for God's sakes. I shall not cower before common rogues, even if the entire conclave of mages stands with them. Reynard, have the men prepare their arms.
Reynard saluted and left the tent. If one had seen him then, he would have sworn the grizzled soldier smiled to himself, beaming with pride in his ruler.
Well, sounds like I got Reynard and Black, was it Dahlia? No, it wasn't, was it? Raylia, I think. There's a lot of names. They were both conflicted with each other, and I wasn't sure how that might end. But now we've had back-to-back instances of both of them smiling as a result of my behaviors, so we seem to be doing well. Bandit stronghold. Her countenance grim, Meve peered at the fort's walls. The siege of this fortress was of no strategic importance. Indeed, some might even call it wholly unnecessary risk. But not Meve. Rather than drive off the invaders, these brigands took advantage of the confusion to murder and steal from their compatriots. The queen refused to sit idly in the face of such depravity. Hint, killing is not the solution to everything. Special rules, short battle. I mean, I don't really kill things very often, so Not news to me, buddy. That's quite a starting draw. That's... Jesus. It's like none of the things I want. They don't have an ability, they just have a deck, which I don't know what's going to be. Alright, well, get out of here. You're not supposed to be one of my cards. Alright, that's at least going to mix with the other one. There's so many slingers. What the hell, man?
Your Grace, I saw flashes of light inside the fort.
I think I'm in trouble, man. I think I'm in trouble.
Surrender while you can!
It's a lot of slingers with no benefit. There's no Gascon. This guy gives you bonus orders, but no one has orders in his inventory. I've reached maximum bad luck, apparently. Really? I drew knickers?
Prepare to fight.
No. How is this happening? Alright. That's fine. Let's just play it out and see how bad I lose, I guess. Ooh, the Grey Rider Plus. He's an 8/3. And whenever an ally is played or moved, boost it by 3. That's clearly the best option I have right now, and it's a good way to start the round too. What? What did you do? You raided my hand for yummy treats? What did I lose? You ate... Alright. He consumed the power of the bear. I guess that's a fun trick.
Greetings.
Let's make you a 26. He'll still get stronger whenever somebody takes damage. But now he's additionally... I should have played that not next to him so he'd move to him. Crap. Like, yeah, that's the best I'm gonna do. Yeah. He's gonna have some trouble catching up with a double 26. That's your effect, huh? Alright. Enjoy this, guys. Boost adjacent units by 3 whenever the enemy leader is used. Repeat the deploy ability. Oh. 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 Whenever I use my ability. Okay, that's rough. The pride of King Demavend that, when the time came, brought only shame. Damn. That's a big boost. If this unit's power drops to 4 or less, move it to the back of your deck. Oh, move it back to your deck. Because they're a deserter, so they desert when they're about to die in combat. If the king himself fled the Blackclads, why shouldn't I? That's a fun card design, I suppose. Oh boy, so I don't want to use my leader ability much, because it'll get me in trouble. Not unless it's a killing blow. Ah, they're gonna keep going. Why didn't he play that guy between them so they'd both get boosted? Just a weird choice. Still no order to use, unfortunately.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Like to damage all of them if I can. I mean, I'm winning for the moment.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
It's not amazing though.
Hey,
But I'll keep making that +1 happen if I can. Yeah, I got a kill. If I can finish them off, then I can go back to using my abilities at least.
A kind of incantation.
Something's not right. They should be dead with those wounds.
Okay. The witch periodically heals their entire army. Shit. Well, that's not good news for me at all.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Undoes a lot of my efforts, but at least they're still getting a +3 from this guy who's definitely pulling his own weight. God, there's no one to do this on. What a waste. Ooh. Wait, can I target? Oh, my thunder card, technically. That's not great though. Its power is not really worth restoring manually, except for the fact that I have no other alternatives.
Hungry like a wolf I am.
Hungry like a wolf I am. I am. If I average them out, I think we'll still come out above, it'll be like 5 or more, so I still can't kill them all. That last tougher unit really messed things up for me.
My pain serves a purpose.
Yeah. That does something for me. If I can weaken them enough, I can, well, I should have gone for the kill at that point. Still.
Well, I guess it's gonna take some more patching.
Still got a clear lead. Damage a random enemy by 2. And whenever they do loyalty, well, they don't have a character, so no loyalty is going to happen this game. Averaging them out is going to be really pointless. I can go for this kill to kill you, but then he'll gain 3. So it's like not even a net, it's a net gain of 1 point. Still, it's the last turn, I might as well go for it. Let's damage the lowest enemy by 2. They have 26. Yeah, if I average them out, they come up at it's like a 6 or more. I can't really do much with them, and this won't really tip the scales. And it damages the lowest enemy, so I can't target it. Because if I could hit this guy, then they could both go down, but I can't control that. That's about the best I can do. Ta-da! I think I win though, by like a margin. Oh, they have 3 more units. They still have a lot more cards. Right, I had double disadvantage, didn't I? First I went first.
I promise.
Yeah.
The fort is ours, Your Grace.
I went first, and then my dog ate a card out of my hand, so they had a 2-card advantage. Basically. But it didn't matter.
They battled long and hard to take the fort. Meve could have sworn she saw bandits stalking its ramparts. Bandits who moments before had taken a bolt to the head. By all rights, a mortal wound.
What the devil is going on here?
She swore as she took cover behind her shield. The secret was unraveled only after the battle's conclusion. Meve's soldiers dragged before her a grey-haired woman in colored robes. The aura radiating from her left no doubt. They had fought a sorceress. It was her healing spells that enabled the bandits to hold off their attack for so long.
What is your name, sorceress?
Ishbel of Tretagor.
I take it you did not keep company with bandits willingly?
Not at all. They kidnapped me and forced me to aid them.
Forced? I do not understand. As a woman fluent in the arcana of magic, you could have freed yourself with little effort.
True, I could have. But I would have had to kill, and I swore never to use my talents to harm another.
Not even in self-defense?
Not even then.
Then you live in truly unfortunate times. War rages all around. You cannot hide from it.
So be it. Then I must entrust myself to the care of the gods.
Or a passing queen.
You stand before Meve, by divine right ruler of Lyria and Rivia. We seek the lord of these lands, Demavend.
Oh, forgive me for not recognizing you, your grace. You do not look like a ruler. More like a mercenary.
True, I wear no crown. It was stolen from me along with my country. I strive to reclaim what was taken, and admit the help of a sorceress would prove useful.
Thank you, my lady. But you must know, an army is no place for me.
Should you wish it not, you needn't fight. We have many civilians among our ranks who
do their part in the slaughter. Indirect guilt is enough.
My soldiers do not slaughter, they fight.
Lofty words, but the result is the same. Piles of corpses.
Well, a bandit I am not. I shall not force you. Reynard, prepare the men to march on.
Of course, but if I may, perhaps Xavier might have a look at the war machines we captured. He may find some parts of use.
Meve followed Reynard's suggestion. Xavier went to work.
Yes, Your Grace.
Gods. What happened to him?
He was in Rosberg when the stronghold fell. Nearly burned alive.
How are you healing him?
The medics recommended regular poultices of dog's tallow, but whether they've any effect...
Of course they've no effect. For such wounds. How he must suffer.
In the day he reveals nothing, but at night one awakes to hear him sob with pain. You see, I need healers.
I shall go with you. But never shall I use magic to take a life. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you have put it quite plain, and rather bluntly.
Forgive me, Your Grace. It has been long since I played the host. I forget the custom.
Your spells mean more to me than your manners. Welcome to our ranks, Isbel.
Isbel sat in one of their wagons and shut her tired eyes. Her long grey hair seemed to flutter ever so slightly, though there was neither wind nor breeze.
Is his face gonna get healed? That'll be interesting. Isbel, healer. Added to your army. Can be found in your command tent. How does that card work? Because I'm very curious. How do you work? What do you do? So many hero cards. I'm at a point where I have so many hero cards, I don't know what else to do with them. That's a super expensive card. 22? Order. Boost allies at a random by the total damage taken during this battle. Current boost amount 0. Huh. I promised I would never again use magic to harm others. Never again. You done it before? So she stocks up the total amount of damage taken so far in the entire battle, and then just boosts allies at random. Interesting. I mean, I've got the space for her at the moment, so click. Let's see her in combat. That's a strong moral code, much like Ike. She has a very strong moral code, which you would be worried might result in her leaving unexpectedly when you violate said code. So we should be careful. King Demavend's orders. From His Royal Highness King Demavend, King of Aedirn, Lord of Dol Bothana, to all garrisons of Lower Aedirn. Your orders are as follows. Abandon border forts at once and make haste to Aldersburg. Massive reinforcements necessary. The enemy prepares to launch a siege. So that's where the Nilfgaardians are. After they've burned all the forests, they've probably been in the process of sieging Demavend's castle. And that's why we don't see them anywhere. It's because they're in the middle of actively sieging. Oh, they're getting compact in the backgrounds around here.
Mom, it's good you're here. We ought to speak.
Yes? Concerning what?
I've spent time with your troops, dressing their wounds, treating them. They respect you greatly, would follow you into any fire, any flood.
Happy to hear it. They're good folk, one and all.
Yes, precisely. In fact, too good to die in a senseless war.
Not certain I understand.
The Imperial army's enormous. Just how enormous we know, both. Had you all the Norse kings at your side, victory would still be unsure. Yet you fight alone. Know well you cannot rely on them.
Agreed. Nilfgaard's far better equipped and greatly outnumbers us. Yet, though try, they cannot be everywhere at once. They've stretched their forces thin, too thin. An error I aim to exploit.
You may be right. I hope you are. The lives of those you lead depend on it. You're proud, persistent, and sure of yourself. Just as I was at your age. It may work in your favor. Only time can tell. Meanwhile, how might I help?
You're no village witch, no healer. That much is clear. But nor do you look like our northern sorceresses.
I use no glamour, true. I've come to feel a body must age, and honestly so, as nature intended, as is the order of things.
You sound much like a druid drivelling on about balance, harmony, the good that is wrought.
Rather poor, their reputation, druids. Yet they're in the right in this regard, I believe. Defy nature's laws, and nothing good can come of it.
Is that also why you wear no shoes?
No. I simply like to feel the grass between my toes, the sand or the mud. You must try it sometime.
I shall think on it. Thank you, Isbel. Duty calls. I must go.
Of course. Should you need me, I'll be here.
This roster has expanded significantly. While we were in the process of finishing the first map, we had a whole second optional character we picked up. But then in the transition between maps we had to pick up this guy, then 3 additional characters show up between them. Oh my god, the dog's here. I didn't notice him before. Probably because he didn't have like an introduction like, look at him, he's the new character icon above their head. The dog is here. The dog is in the roster here. That's great. I like that. And loot. And loot. And loot. Damn, those are big hauls.